night to remember. I, uh, oh, that Christmas party. That was something else, man. uh, oh, jeez. What did you think, Jack? You have a good time too? I did too. Oh, it's a new year. A year of new prospects and stuff. So, Jack, what's on the review menu for today? Wait, what? Um, we, we, um, according to Santa Jack, we're gonna be reviewing, Power Rangers Turbo. Would you all please excuse me as I need to, rage against the machine for a moment here. I'll be right back after I'm done raving and after I, get dressed in my appropriate attire, so please give me a while I try to recuperate through going through this. Greetings, kids and nerds and Lazy Universe and White Nerdy, and I don't want to do this. Could I do something else? I mean, I'd rather much be reviewing James Gunn's Superman, or even Marvel's Black Widow. I'd rather be reviewing anything else, to tell you the truth. I'd rather review the weather. I really don't want to do this. Do anything else. Okay. I can do this. So, if you can't tell by my t-shirt and by the judging attire of the DVDs, yes, I was given these by a good friend of mine whose favorite season is Power Rangers Turbo, but I must say it's not mine. But I'm going to give you guys my alternative opinion by the end of this. So, before we dive into Power Rangers Turbo, let's have a quick but brief line up to what led to Power Rangers Turbo, which is the third, or technically fourth, incarnation after Mighty Morphin, Alien Rangers, and Zeo. This is the fourth incarnation, and based off of a Super Sentai. No, not Turbo Ranger, Car Ranger. I threw in a little Gokaiser joke. That means I'm off the hook, right? Alright. And Car Ranger was very, very obscure. I watched only a few episodes of it, and I can still remember how obscure it was. So, after the powers of the dinosaurs, through the powers of thunder, through the power of ninja, through the awesome Zeo crystals, now we get car power. You hate me, don't you? You give me the awesome of dinosaurs, the awesome of power of thunder, to the awesomeness of ninja, to the amazing greatness, and forever I will be eternally grateful for Zeo. No, you're giving me cars. I feel like doing a John just cars. So, yep, after Mighty Morphin and Zeo came Turbo, with a new inclusion into the team. What inclusion? Well, you're gonna find out. And if you want to, I will link to where you can find my Power Rangers, my Morphin Power Rangers review, and Turbo and Zeo, not Turbo review, in the comments down below so you can go and get caught up with what's going on here. I might have to go back and revisit Season 1 at some point and do a proper review of it. But with that all said and done, let's talk about Power Ranger Turbo, starting with the plot. After the current event of Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, a new villainess named Divatot had suddenly rose to power, especially after trying to marry somebody that was ultimately as evil as her. However, after that event, her plan suddenly changes and she wants to rule, you guessed it, the entire world because that seems to be her purpose, especially after Rita and the Machine Empire and Zed have tried. And now it's up to a new team with fascinating new powers, the power of Turbo, as they have to save the world and try to take down Divatot before she takes over said world.
Bring them all on. Whoever you are, get away from the radio tower.
We're gonna disarm that detonator, whether you like it or not.
The plot's goofy as all hell, isn't it? Well, it kind of seems to fit the formula because mostly Power Rangers is evil force come to Earth and people, have to try to stop them. But from Mighty Morphin up until Turbo, well, pretty much in space, followed along the same team as if the same path would be informed. It wasn't until Lost Galaxy where they broke off of that continuing continuity and introducing a new team that's right on the back. Now, yes, the original team from Zeo returns. Adam, Tommy, Aish, Tanya, and Kat. But but Rocky is not on the team. He's been replaced who we'll get to in good time. In very good time. Can't wait to crack that one open. But we're not going to be focusing on the original team, but I will mention something later on with one of our main members. But I'm going to try to save them for last. I'm mostly going to try to focus on the other three first, and then focus on the last two, and what's interesting, especially about the final two of them. So, we're not going to be focusing on the Season 1 team, or Part 1 team, but we're going to be focusing on the Part 2 team, which, in case you're wondering, only through, I would say, only 19 episodes, or 20 if you want to say so, do we keep the original team. And this is why I don't consider Tommy the Red Ranger of the group, because they replaced him so quickly. So, who is our Part 2 team? Well, let's dive into the cast and characters, starting with Ashley, the Yellow Turbo Ranger, played by Tracy Lynn Cruz. As Ashley at first was one of the new girls brought on to Angel Grove, as she was the cheerleader who pretty much did what she wanted, and also she was also known as a pretty popular girl. And during the Divatot attack, Ashley proved her bravery, proved that she was more than meets the eye, which made her qualify to be that of a great ranger. As alongside the new team, she was chosen to be the replacement for Tanya, as Tanya saw something inside of Ashley that at the moment she did not. As Ashley will have to basically show up, just like the other Rangers beside her, that to prove that she can do more than what was needed, and for Ashley, she did just that. As Ashley is the kind of courageous girl that's all outgoing, but also the popular one, but one that wouldn't put her popularity in front of people that really matter to her. As at first, Ashley had her eyes set upon becoming a fashion designer, as that really seemed to be her true goal, but that's not what ended up happening once she was chosen to be the new Yellow Ranger. As for Ashley, her greatness triumph is that she is a powerful friend, her friendship, as she's much like a big sister protecting all those that she comes to know and love. Cassie, the new Pink Ranger, or should I say Turbo Pink Ranger, played by Patricia Jolie. As very similar to TJ, Cassie comes to us from a brand new city, and of course her first introduction to the Rangers was one that she probably wished that she didn't have to go through. She was there the day that Divatot attacked Tommy and Kat, so of course her, with TJ, her newfound friend that she met, they decided that they both are going to team up together to help them out. As for her, it was nothing more than a day that she'd rather forget. But whether she knew it or not, she was chosen for something far more greater, to become a true savior and a superhero. As after that adventure, and after she saved her, Kat chose Cassie to become her next new savior and the next new pretty and pink ranger that she just needed. As for Cassie, her greatest strength is her kindness and caring, as they are the two things that compound her the most into being a good ranger, as I compared her to a little sister. As yes, that much is true, as she cares about everybody that comes into contact with her, no matter who they are, where they came from, or how bad of a person they might be, she finds the good in them. As for Cassie, there is nothing more powerful than the treasure of kindness that she brings alongside her, and the caring that she does towards everybody and anyone. Carlos, the Green Turbo Ranger, played by Roger Velasco or Roger Velasco, depending on how you pronounce it. As for Carlos, at first his drive was to be a soccer player. There was nothing more intense for him, nothing more interested, and there was nothing more that he wanted in life than to be a great soccer player. Especially having the guidance of the Green Turbo Ranger beside him. Yes, that would be Adam, who basically gave him the guidance and trust that he needed. As it was Adam who saw something inside of Carlos that maybe he didn't at the moment, but showed him to be his next greatest, and has replaced him and becoming the new Green Turbo Ranger. As for Carlos, he's like a big brother. Sure, maybe he might get irritated by some other people around him, but that still doesn't mean that he will not protect those that he come to know. As much like Adam, he trained in the kindness of a leader, and in fact, you can see some great leader-like qualities inside of him, aside from just being a soccer player who long had to replace it to become a Power Ranger. Theodore Johnson, aka TJ, the new Turbo Red Power Ranger, played by Selwyn Ward. As much like Cassie, Theodore was there on the bus ride and was there when Kat and Tommy were attacked, not knowing that he would be one of the people to help out during the worst time. And TJ was handpicked by Tommy to be the next Red Ranger, and TJ is in fact, yes sirree, the first African American or black Red Ranger that we had. But did you know, originally, TJ, or Selwyn Ward, was not supposed to be Tommy's replacement? No, in fact, Johnny and Bot was supposed to take over as the leadership of the team. So that would mean that Johnny, or Adam, would go from being a Green Ranger into having the honor of joining Tommy upon a Legacy Ranger, and that he would have joined the ranks of Tommy and becoming a Ranger that went from black to green and also to red, but it didn't happen. And TJ, much like every other American boy, had the dream of being a baseball player, but that was later and soon shattered when he had to become a Power Ranger. As for TJ, baseball is what gave him his latest strength, and his latest encouragement of becoming a leader of the Power Rangers, and I think that's a great thing for him. Now please, nobody take me wrong for saying this. I do love Selwyn Ward as TJ. I think he was a great inclusion, but what we could have gotten makes me sad. I want to make it known I love Selwyn Ward and I love his role as TJ, but knowing what we could have had just makes me hate Power Ranger Turbo with a little bit more greater hate.
I hear you brag. Now give me your best shot. You didn't learn your lesson the first time, man. I just love this game. Come on.
And then there's him, Justin, played by Blake Foster. Justin's inclusion at first in Power Rangers was that he was supposed to be a, child prodigy, and that he was smarter than a lot of other people would make him out to be. However, the writing team really didn't know how to write Justin, so he comes off, at least to me, mostly annoying, like he's not even trying to be a child. Don't get me wrong, not all of the episodes with Justin are bad, but there are a bunch of them where it's like the writing team really could have done a better job at handling him. I'm mostly gonna blame Blake Foster as he got on record a bunch of times saying that he knows how to act when it really proves that no, he doesn't. As I believe that Justin was a bad inclusion on the team, yet there is one reason why Justin was, you might well say, created. That Justin was created as Haim Saban's answer to Big Bad Beetleborgs having children as superheroes. Yup, he was only made for Haim Saban's profit.
Their turbo! Mountain Blaster! Turbo power!
Oh, by the way, just to piss people off more, there was supposed to be a crossover between Power Ranger Turbo and not Big Bad Beetleborgs, Beetleborgs Metallics. I will link a video where you can go and watch the whole entire controversy behind that. And also, there was supposed to be a crossover between Beetleborgs, Power Ranger Turbo, and fucking vampires. Vampires! Does anyone remember vampires? I don't even remember it. I think I've seen it once, and that was it. So, do I recommend Power Ranger Turbo and do I hate it? No. I don't hate Power Ranger Turbo, but I don't love it either. It's one of those series that you can just shut your brain off and just enjoy whatever's going on for the fuck of it. But would I call it good, like Geo or In Space or Jungle Fury, for example? No, not even in the slightest. Also, I can never forgive this series for getting rid of Tommy so quickly, even still to this day. And then we got an even bigger middle finger across the screen when we could have had Adam, which I learned a couple months ago, where we could have had Johnny Unbotch, and yes, Johnny Unbotch admitted it himself in an interview, where he could have became the Red Turbo Ranger. Fuck Turbo. But do I hate it, and if it's the worst series? No. I think I hate that I would call Megaforce and Super Megaforce the worst seasons ever, but Turbo had to be at least in the top 10, but not in the top 5. Like, I could at least put it at, like, number 9 or 8, for example. So do I recommend Power Ranger Turbo? Yeah, it's a fun watch to enjoy. It's not for me, but maybe it might be for other people out there. Like, if you enjoy it, more power to you, and good on you. If it's not your favorite season, and if you agree with me, more power to you as well. So, I hope that you guys all enjoyed my retrospective of Power Rangers Turbo. You can see my other Power Rangers retrospective. And if you want something new from the Power Rangers universe while we're waiting for something to happen, still waiting for the corpse to reanimate, like from Return of the Living Dead, but either which way, why don't you shift into Turbo and enjoy some Power Rangers Turbo? You might find a hidden gem. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified every single time I make an upload. Have a great day, I want nerdy, keep it on, and let me know your own thoughts and opinions on Power Ranger Turbo in the comments down below. Also, would you like to see me do like a top 10 favorite Power Ranger Turbo episodes? Let me know in the comments down below as well, as I might try to work one out, like, eventually. Not now, but eventually. So, thank you guys so much for watching this Power Rangers review. I believe the universe I want nerdy speaking on. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified every single time I can upload, and follow me on Twitter with everything in the description down below. So, until next time, I believe the universe I want nerdy speaking on. Be sure to keep eking on, and until next time, and as always, take care.